3D modeling is one of the most time-consuming things you can learn when it comes to 3D printing. But what if you could generate any 3D models that comes to your mind in just a few clicks? Let me show you how you can do it. Hello everyone and welcome to this new video from Free Dreams 106 channel. Today we are back talking about AI for 3D printing with a video dedicated to how to generate a 3D model from scratch using only AI. No need for drawing or 3D modeling anything. In this guide I'm going to walk you through my exact workflow to create a model precisely how you need using the new version of Item 3D, the 2.0. Generating a 3D model with Item 3D is really easy, literally just a matter of a few clicks. But if you want to obtain the best possible result, stay with me to discover all the tricks to do so. So, let's cut the chase and get into it. It only takes 5 steps to get from nothing to a physical 3D print with AI, and in this video I'm going to show you how to do it. Let's start with the first phase, which is choosing the subject. It all starts from there. It seems an irrelevant detail, but this is actually a really useful step to avoid wasting time further down the road. You need to decide what you want to create with Item 3D. And then ask yourself, is this kind of model suitable to generate with Item 3D? This software really shines when it comes to organic shapes, such as figurines, animals, cars, and natural elements. Functional objects, which require precise constraints and dimensions, are more difficult to generate with this software because we can't add dimensions references. So, before you even start collecting pictures, reflect on whether this is the right type of model for Item 3D or if designing the object in CAD would be more convenient. This will allow you to save precious time in your workflow. Once we have chosen the subject, we can start collecting photos. Collecting high-quality images is key to a great result. If you give Item 3D a poor quality picture, the result will be a poor quality model. So, as I anticipated, in this video we are going to use AI from start to finish to generate our 3D model. So, let's jump onto the computer to generate some cool images. Here we are at the computer to generate the images we later use in Item 3D. I've opened Gemini, but you can use whatever AI image generator software you are most familiar with. So, let's start writing our prompt. I'm going to ask Gemini to generate an image of a steampunk dog, something bizarre and fun. Since pictures with a neutral background are best for processing, we'll ask the generator to use a neutral background to make our life easier. Let's generate the image. Here it is, a great result in my opinion. Now, before I generate any new picture, let me give you an additional tip. If you care about any detail that is not visible in the image generated, maybe the back of the object or the other side, you need to use multiple images, showing different points of view. So, ask the image generator to generate the picture of the sides as well as the back of the object for the most accurate result. Here they are. I'm going to show you how to use multiple images in just a moment. Keep in mind that you need them to be split, so you can upload each one separately. Before moving to Item 3D, let me give you another tip. With version 2.0, Item 3D programmers have boosted both the texture capabilities of Item 3D as well as the compatibility with 3D printing, with models that are more optimized for additive manufacturing. So, generating the right type of image is mandatory. Let me give you an example. Say that we require a model for rendering or animations. For instance, we want to present a preview of what our product will look like before producing it. In this case, we'll need an image that will represent not only the model's geometry itself, but also the texture in detail. On the contrary, if we want to generate a model only for 3D printing purposes, the most important thing will be the geometry. So the image will have to clearly show all the geometry features we want to be present in the model. We have reached the most exciting part of the process, generating the 3D model. It's literally super simple with Item 3D. All you need, load the images you have collected into Item 3D and click on Generate. Let's try right away. And as you can see, it's like magic. A complete and detailed 3D model with no 3D modeling needed. I mean, it doesn't get easier than that. If you have never tried Item 3D, this is the perfect moment to do so, because there's a fantastic offer going on right now. From January 23rd to the 6th of February, you can get the annual plan at 40% off if you are a new user. Or if you already have a monthly plan, you can update to an annual plan and your remaining points from the monthly plan will become permanent. I will leave the link below so you can check Item 3D out. As you can see, in the History tab we find all the models we have generated, and by clicking on any of them, we can take a better look at the 3D model itself. This page has also been improved with the new version of the software, and it features a really nice interface in my opinion. Let me explain to you some settings that Item 3D offers, as well as sharing some other tips with you. As you can see, we have a couple of options that we can select on the left column now. In fact, there's a mode which is called General, and it's used for any kind of object, animal, building you can think of. And on the other hand, the Portrait is the perfect mode for figurines or, you guessed it, portraits. On the top of the panel, we can see that we also have the possibility to choose between Image to 3D and Multi-View to 3D. The difference is really simple. The first option lets us upload only a single image, while Multi-View allows us to upload up to 4 images of different points of view of the subject. As I was mentioning before, this is the perfect solution if you care about some details that aren't shown in a single image. Of course, it takes a bit more time to be processed, so use it if you need it. And with the version 2.0, Multi-View is now available also for portraits. Nice! Let's generate some other 3D models. I want to show you also the texture generation. Right there we can select if we only need the geometry or if we also want to generate the texture. Generating the texture is perfect if you're planning on creating a rendering or an animation, particularly in this version of Item 3D. In fact, one of the most important improvements of this version is that textures are now PBR ready, as well as more accurate on the sides of the models that are hidden in the image, such as the interior of a building or the base of a statue. Let me show you. Look how beautiful the texture is. It's also perfect to share on social media. I also wanted to point out one thing. If you are not satisfied with the result of a generation, for instance, if some parts aren't as good as you would like, you can take advantage of the free retry. You can use it up to 3 times. It's an awesome thing in my opinion. For rendering and animation, you can download the file in the USDZ format and import it in your favorite software, such as Blender. Actually, this reminds me of the next step on our list, which is let me show you a super cool thing with Blender. Item 3D has just released a plugin for this software, so you can modify the geometry and automatically update the texture by combining Item 3D and Blender. Once Item 3D has generated the model, you can refine the geometry depending on your purposes. For instance, you can ensure the model is watertight for 3D printing. You could also reduce the number of faces of the mesh to make it easier for the slicer to process, or smooth some areas where the image may have not been perfect and there is noise. We have reached the last step of our workflow, 3D printing the model. Once we have finished refining the model, if we have modified it, we can download the STL file and import it into our slicer to prepare the G-code for our 3D printer. The tools I usually utilize to prepare the model are the cut tool to divide the model into parts if necessary, the color painting feature to paint the model if I desire a multicolor 3D print, the supports painting option to ensure that critical areas have a supporting structure if needed. All it's left to do is send it to print. When the 3D printer has finished, I remove the supports and clean any imperfection in the object if present. Since Item 3D generates great models of creatures and characters, I sometimes prefer to use a resin 3D printer to maintain more details, but it really depends on the subject. This 3D print came out perfect. It's so impressive to me that in just a few clicks we can get to a 3D model ready to be printed with this software. You can use this workflow for both simple models such as a Stitch statue or more complex one like this steampunk dog. Generating a 3D model with Item 3D is really easy. Today I share with you my workflow to obtain the best possible result with this really powerful software, which is perfect for AI enthusiasts, makers and 3D artists. It's a tool that allows us to save time and have fun. All you have to do is try it. And if you like this video, you might also want to check out these ones.